And welcome to Park TV 16 for tonight's cable cast of the St. Louis Park Oriole boys versus the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars boys team, obviously. Sorry, I had a sound outage there for a moment. The Orioles with a record of 9-0, Bloomington with a record of 3-7. And with me tonight is Kelsey Tatarek. This is Ira Gerwitz. And Kelsey, you can give us the starting lineups.
Yep, so for the away team tonight, Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars, we have number 1, Jonas Hines in goal. Number 2, Alex Atkins. Number 4, Carver Hammond. Number 10, Jack Simonette. Number 12, Leaf Kaiser. Number 13, Christopher Melville. Number 15, Christian Kervorst. Number 17, Andrew Wilson. 18, Will Grant. 19, Ryan Colby. And number 22, Cole Drew, all starting for the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars. And the starting lineup for the St. Louis Park Orioles tonight are number 1, Bo Finley in goal. Number 6, Thomas Knizer. Number 7, Muhammad. Number 8, Andrew Knizer. Number 10, Nicholas Riley. Number 11, Alexander Ruiz Shimada. 13, Owen Christensen. Number 14, Daniel Lanesbury Jr. Number 16, Bennett Kwame. Number 18, Jovan Dennison. And number 26, Thomas Salamzadeh.
And the referees for tonight's match, the center referee is Bob Peterson. The assistant referee is Joe Koch and Amy Peterson. And play is underway here. Warm night here with and sun looking right straight in the goalkeeper's eyes to start the match. There's a shot and an easy save there for Finley, and it was shot right at him. The Oriole boys coming off a big victory a couple nights ago that we covered here as well against the Blake Bears. And both teams were undefeated, but St. Louis Park got a goal about a little more than midway through the second half, and they held on with a 1-0 victory.
Yeah, and also that game was senior night, so another fun night for the Orioles.
Yep, nothing better than winning on senior night.
Orioles keeping good possession here early in this first half.
And they drop it back to Salamzadeh, and then he plays it out on the right side. Dennison laid it back, and he sends it across field. Possessed on the far touchline area. Still in possession. They work it out, bringing it out to the midfield area. Riley.
Good ball played through to the corner. Not able to keep it in, and it is going to be a Jaguar goal kick.
Small crowd here, 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Hopefully some more people start trickling in to show their support.
And the St. Louis Park coach, Chato Alvarado, found out after the game was not here. His father is ill in Costa Rica, and so he's there. And again tonight he'll have a couple of his assistant coaches doing the job for him. Orioles doing a good job maintaining possession, and then they shank that pass, but
it's like they're able to recover it.
Yep. And then a foul called against the Orioles. Free kick coming around 37 yards out from the goal.
Ball's played in.
Right on goal, and a great job by Finley to knock it out wide. And we'll have our first corner kick of the match.
Ball played in high and able to get a touch out. Orioles able to clear it out of their defensive third, looking for a quick counterattack. But the Jaguars stop that and intercept the pass, playing it forward.
Played into the middle, but it's intercepted by Jefferson. And a throw in for Jefferson. Plays a little too far upfield and wide, and it'll be a goal kick for Finley. No, it went out earlier than that, so it's a throw in for the Orioles. Orioles in possession, playing it up. The goalkeeper comes out, pick up the pass. Headed at midfield, back upfield for St. Louis Park.
Orioles have the ball out wide, looking to cross it in. It goes out for an Orioles corner kick. Corner's played in short to top of the box. Just a cross sent in. Ball's bouncing in the box, cleared out by the Jefferson defender.
And it's going to be another corner kick, I think. Can't see if it's in the, I can't see the corner of the field, but I saw the signal by the ref. Could have been a corner kick or a throw in, and it looks like it is going to be a throw in. And deep in the area there.
Ball sent in, headed away by a Jefferson defender. Orioles recover the ball.
Orioles fight for it, and Jefferson knocks it out of touch. Mohammed plays it back.
Orioles with possession in the box.
Still with it. Oh, and just past the far post. Good scoring attempt.
Yeah, good composure by the Orioles attacker. Just a little too wide, but I like the attacking mindset we see there by the Orioles players.
Just like the other night, they keep the pressure on. Go around one defender, drops it into the middle, plays it out wide on the right. Mohammed tried to send it to the top of the box, but that was deflected, regained by the Orioles.
Ball sent in over the top, and ball is going to run out of play, and it looks like it's going to be a Jaguar throw-in deep in their defensive half.
Nice step up there by the Orioles. Was that Dennison?
I believe so. Orioles doing a really good job so far this half of just playing calm, controlled passes, just keeping possession, picking their moments to really accelerate and find an attacking opportunity.
Jaguars play that out of touch. guessing by the records, you would think there's going to be a lot of that during the match with as much pressure as St. Louis Park puts on the opponents.
Orioles maintaining possession, midfield with ball. Long ball sent over the top. Volleyball controlled, settled shot. Easily caught by the Jaguars goalkeeper.
Riley, the one with that shot attempt. Push called against the Orioles. Not much of a breeze out there this evening.
No, not at all. Adds to the hot, sticky weather we have going on here tonight.
Yep.
Ball sent in by the Jaguars and cleared away by the Orioles.
Nice cut by Mohammed, and he cuts it back, plays it out on the right side.
Ball crossed in and just a
too
little
far.
too far.
That may have been intended for Maley. Not sure if he's in the match. I can't read the numbers. The viewers, if they watch more than one game, will always find that with this sun, I have a tough time figuring out what the numbers are. Salamzadeh played it across. It's dropped outside, cutting back into the middle. Nice job of the Orioles staying on the ball. And here comes Jefferson. Got a man wide. May have tried to get it up, I believe, but that was blocked by the Orioles. And now it's played wide, and the defense steps up to win the ball and drops it back. Knizer.
Playing it long down the sideline. Jaguars with the throw.
That time it was Riley.
Ball cleared up by the Orioles defense. Some pressure by the Orioles attackers onto the Jaguar defense, but they're able to move it back up the field. And a call against the Jaguars for an Orioles free kick.
Knizer. Pops it outside for Riley. Riley drops it back. Salamzadeh plays it up into the middle of the field. The Orioles still maintaining possession and then drops back on defense. Yep. Slow one by Jefferson. The Oriole defense steps up nicely, clears it out, and we're gonna have a corner kick. Or is it a throw-in? I can't see the flag from here. Maybe a throw-in.
Looks like it's going to be a corner kick for the Jaguars as they're all getting set up in the box.
The referee didn't give a high angle when he signaled, so I couldn't tell for sure if it was going to be a corner or a throw, but no matter.
These set pieces are always excellent scoring opportunities for teams. Let's see if the Jaguars can capitalize it as the ball's sent in and just skimmed across the face of the goal.
Finley went up, tried to tip it, couldn't reach it, and then it went past the attacker for...
Looks like it's going to be another Jaguars corner kick. Ball's played in. Looks like Jaguars first to the ball, heading it out for an Orioles goal kick.
Orioles substitutions coming in. Number 9, Randy Maley. Number 12, Nicholas Kent. And number 21, Zua. Claudia Zua into the match.
Goal kick's played out of bounds for a Jaguars throw-in.
And foul called. And it'll be a free kick for the Orioles on the trip.
Ball played in quick. Good look by the Orioles defender to read that play. Orioles with possession of the ball. Good passing by the Orioles as they slowly progress deeper into the Jaguars half.
Tipped away by the Orioles, but right to an attacking Jefferson player. Broken up nicely by the defense once again. Mohammed turns at the ball. Play it back to defense.
Jaguars intercept the pass, regain possession in the attacking third. Ball's wide. Ball sent across. Jefferson regains possession near the top of the box.
Orioles closed down on that quickly, otherwise he would have had a nice wide open shot.
And the ball is played out for a Jefferson throw-in. Ball kept in. Jefferson has the ball, but plays it into an Oriole defender who's able to connect a pass further up the field. He's able to turn and take space. Looking for a quick counterattack. Orioles push up.
Riley with a nice run and finally loses the ball to the Jefferson defender. And throwing Orioles.
Number 19, Jonathan Peterson enters the game for the Jaguars. Correction, the Orioles. 19, Jonathan Peterson enters the game for the Orioles.
Junior defender Jonathan Peterson, number 19, checks in for St. Louis Park. And deflected out. Be another St. Louis Park throw-in.
Ball settled by an Orioles attacker. Orioles take space, played across, top of the box. Ball cleared away by a Jaguars defender.
Nice touch there by the Orioles. Plays it back to Finley. Back outside for Salamzadeh. Good pressure.
Good turn by the Jaguars attacker, taking it down the field, crossing it to the top of the box. Finley comes out for a great save.
Yep, Finley read it very well, timed his save and held on.
Yeah, that touch was just a little too big by the Jaguars attacking player, and Finley, as you said, read it well and able to come out and collect the ball.
Maley plays it across center. And the Orioles again intercept it, play it back to Salamzadeh. Back upfield. Kniser to Riley. Back to Kniser. Orioles still maintaining possession.
And the ball is played into the Jefferson goalie.
Oh, nice play there by Slamzadeh, but they're going to call it a high kick, which it was, but it was a nice defensive play. Just a little bit too close to the attacker.
Yep, a little too dangerous, but gotta do what you gotta do to clear the ball out.
Absolutely.
Gives time for his teammates to drop back and help put some defensive pressure on this free kick.
Last time they had it a little bit further out and they almost scored.
Ball played over. Good touch by Finley. Comes up with the save.
And hit the crossbar, football crossbar, and so another corner kick.
Just gets a good extension, gets his hand, knocks it over the top of the crossbar, playing it out for that Jaguars corner kick.
And that's got to be tough. He was looking directly into the sun. The shadows are getting quite long, so.
Ball's played in, cleared away by an Orioles defender up to the top of the box to a Jaguars attacker who tries to send it back in, and Finley comes out to collect the ball.
And that's going to be a throw-in for Jefferson, just across the touchline. Headed away. Jefferson possesses. Sends it way wide down the field, and it'll be an Oriole throw-in this time.
Orioles on the ball, dribbling up the field.
That's Ruiz Shimada. Played it in the middle. Drops it back to the right fullback. Played it back in and out.
Good passing by the Orioles in their attacking sequences. Just keeping possession of the ball.
Return pass to Mohammed after he played it forward. Collision there. Referee lets him play on. Long ball. Coming out to kick it away, or nope, he's gonna let it roll into the box. It is Finley. Good decision there.
Orioles collect the ball, play it out wide.
Dennison over to Riley. Plays it long up the right touch line. That's going to roll out over the goal line. And substitutions coming into the match for St. Louis Park.
Number 6, Thomas Kniser, and 16, Koali, return to the game for St. Louis Park.
So number 16, Bennett Kwame, and number 6, Thomas Kniser into the match once again.
And Orioles take possession of the ball near midfield. Switching the field. Looking to turn and push into the Jaguars' half.
Right at the keeper with that shot. Easy save.
Ball bounces.
It was a little too high for Dennison and the attacker in front of him.
Good
And,
pressure by the Orioles attacker,
Yep.
not allowing that ball to be sent up.
No substitution coming in for Jefferson, so we'll make him take the throw in once again. Throw-in was taken by number 14, Jacob Pyre.
Number 5, Jonathan Acosta Hernandez enters the game for Jefferson.
And entering the game is Jonathan Acosta Hernandez, number 5 for Jefferson. Loose ball. Foul called against Jefferson. Didn't see what that call was for.
Looks like it could have been a unintentional handball.
Race for it. The Orioles get possession. Kniser. Dennison. Salamzadeh. Back to Kniser. He tips it upfield. Chase for it. And the Lions person lost their flag. Finally signals it in favor of Jefferson.
Orioles playing the ball forward into the Jaguars box. Orioles in possession in the box.
Nice.
Take a shot. And Hines comes up for the save for Jefferson.
Made a couple nice cuts, cut into the inside, then cut it back out and got that shot. But the goalkeeper played it perfectly.
Ball in the air. Jaguars looking to maintain possession. And the Orioles look to settle the ball, play it wide.
It's Maley. He's dispossessed of the ball. And then it goes out off of a Jefferson player. Back down forward, into the forward position, rather, for the Orioles. Has a man top of the box area. Locked shot. And the Orioles are dispossessed, but they get it back after the ball bounds away from the Jefferson player.
Jefferson taking possession of the ball, playing it back, and Orioles intercept the pass. Still battling for it.
Nice cut again.
Cross sent into the box, but it is deflected off a Jefferson defender for an Orioles corner kick. Let's see what the Orioles can do off this corner kick and if they can really test this Jefferson keeper. Ball's played in.
Oh,
And the shot is wide for a Jefferson goal kick coming up.
the ball bounded out nicely for an Oriole chance to take a shot on goal, but unfortunately it was high and wide.
Number 3, Josh Anderson enters the game for the Jaguars. 10, Ryland returns to the game. for
Orioles
the
with possession of the ball.
Number 3, Josh Anderson in for the Jaguars. And number 10, Nick Riley in for the Orioles. Ball played long, broken up by the defense. Giving back to Jefferson, and now here they come 2-on-2. Nice block there again. Salamzadeh doing his normal great job of breaking up plays. Slamzadeh, one of the 9 seniors on this squad.
Jefferson throw in, deep in the Orioles half. Slamzadeh clearing the ball out. Jefferson looking to regain possession in the Orioles box. And Orioles clearing it away.
I believe that was Maley.
Good battle by the Jefferson defender playing it, looking to play it through. Again, cleared away by Slamzadeh.
Race for the ball. Orioles will be able to keep it in.
Foul called against Jefferson. Great opportunity here for the Orioles to play that ball into the box or to take a shot.
And right at the keeper. Used the short kick there and set him up for an open shot. Unfortunately, it was right at the keeper.
Yeah, seems like most of the Orioles shots so far have been
Right at him.
right at him. I'd love for them to pick either a low or high corner and try and find a sweet spot away from the goalie.
Ball knocked away by St. Louis Park, and Jefferson will get the throw in. Substitutions coming in for both teams. 2 for each.
About 10 minutes left in this first half.
Uneventful first half.
Yeah, so far, not too many goal-scoring opportunities for either team, at least none that have been too dangerous. And with that said, we're going to have a goal-scoring opportunity here for the Jaguars as they have another corner kick.
Of course, Jaguars did have a couple of good corner kicks that resulted in Finley having to tip them away.
Definitely. Yeah, he's been doing a good job so far back there in net. And the ball is sent in by the Jaguars. Orioles to win the header. Jaguars. Looks like it's going to be another handball called against the Jaguars.
Quick kick again by the Orioles. Nice move there by the Oriole defender. Or midfielder. Oh.
Just a few too many touches. One gets away from them. The Jaguars are able to pick up possession.
There's a collision, no call. I thought that was a good no call. Both players tripping and trying to get the ball. Come to Orioles again. They have a man on the right side. That's who they play it to.
Cross is sent in by the Orioles. Able to get a foot on it. Ball cleared away by the Jefferson Jaguars.
Throw in for Jefferson. Last touch went off the outside of his foot and couldn't keep it in play.
Ball cleared away by the Orioles defender. Got a foot chase up and Orioles come away with the ball. Deep in the attacking third, trying sending it in. Good battle by the Orioles to win back possession. And a shot is taken, but it is sent way wide of the goal for a Jaguars goal kick.
You've got to hand it to the Orioles. They keep the pressure on throughout both halves of the field. So
Definitely.
even though they haven't gotten a great scoring chance yet, eventually it will come.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they're doing a great job of putting pressure on those Jaguars defenders, forcing errors, while also in the defensive half, forcing errors on the attackers and dispossessing them of the ball.
Controlling along the far touchline, upping it back, drops it back again. Pressure by Jefferson. Ball still loose, and Jefferson comes away with it. Got man breaking towards the left side there. They're both having to slow up.
Good run by the Jefferson attacker. And now he's cuts it back, looking for a shot, blocked by the Orioles defender. Jefferson still on the ball, plays it back, ball sent in.
And it's a 3-point shot. But it's going to show nil on the scoreboard.
Just got to get over the top of that and drive it on frame.
Here comes the goal kick. I believe that's Kniser had the ball taken away. Or defense back. Salamzadeh plays it right up into the middle. Finds a teammate, now tries to send it long up the right side, but it's going to go out of touch. Is that you backing up?
Jaguars throw the ball in. Headed to the Orioles defenders.
Oh, Salamzadeh's clearing attempt was blocked, but the Orioles retreat quickly. And up with the ball is Finley for an easy save. For a little over 4 minutes, a little under 5 minutes.
Jaguars playing the ball up the field. Orioles winning back possession.
And out of touch, throw in for St. Louis Park.
Hey, way back, way back.
There's a trip. Referee says play on.
Jaguars capitalize on this opportunity, playing it through to a defender, and Salamzadeh there to clear the ball out.
Great play as he closed down quickly. Was able to beat him by about a step to the ball.
Good pressure by the Orioles defense.
And there's a push or hold, I believe, by Jefferson. Well, they called it a throw-in. I can't see the line from here.
Orioles with possession of the ball. Playing it out wide. Taking space.
Kwame doing a good job possessing it. Finally plays it up, and the back heel pass tried to get it into center. Was intercepted. Now the Orioles play it up on the outside, far right. Makes a cut, plays it in the
Good
middle.
ball across.
Oh,
Great look by the Orioles attackers there, just keeping the ball on the ground, making it easy for his teammate to try and put that ball square on frame. He does a good job of getting over it, but the Jaguars defender just there to get in the way and force it out for a St. Louis Park Orioles corner kick.
I saw the shot, and then I looked, and I saw the ball sitting there on the outside of the net, and I thought, it went in? I didn't even see the net move.
Ball sent in by the Orioles.
Right to the keeper. Again.
He just comes off his line and able to get both hands on it. Jaguars with the ball, and they're attacking third. Orioles clearing it out.
Drops it back for Dennison. He's got Salamzadeh. He plays it back to him. Open, back outside to Dennison.
1 minute remaining in the first half.
Right idea by the Orioles there for some good combination play, just unable to connect.
Yep. Here's a chance for the Orioles, breaking up on the outside. Jaguar player breaks it up. They're still battling for the ball.
Jaguars are able to clear it up the field.
Dennison gives it up. Now it's a 2-on-3 or 2-on-3. The shot was blocked again by Salamzadeh, and it's going to be another corner kick.
And the Jaguars are going to have to hustle for this corner kick with about 15 seconds remaining in this half, pushing everyone up the field, looking to get one final scoring opportunity before we break for halftime. Playing it in quick, ball served in, just unable to connect, and it is halftime as the whistle is blown.
Yeah, 0-0 score again, as we were saying. I mean, St. Louis Park's had plenty of chances, but nothing really difficult for the goalkeeper to stop, whereas Jefferson's done a great job of taking some good shots on the goal and creating Finley to have to dive or jump to tip them over or wide of the crossbar. So other than that, like I said, pretty uneventful first half. I'm sure the Orioles are glad that Jefferson won't be looking into the sun this next half, and maybe we'll get a little more action. Overall, I thought the last maybe 10 minutes of the half, Jefferson had a little more possession of the ball.
Definitely.
But the Orioles had it for the first 25, 30 minutes. Well, that's where we stand at halftime, 0-0, and we'll be back with the second half momentarily.
We are there, day one, with baby names and a gift that lasts a lifetime. We are there as you grow, protecting you and those you love. We are there when you get your first job, helping you to save for the future. We are there when you marry your sweetheart to help secure your new life together. We are there if the unexpected happens, to help you see life from a new perspective. We are there when you start your next chapter to make sure you get off to a great start. And we are there when you lose your soulmate to help make sure you will be all right. We are with you through life's journey. Social Security, securing today and tomorrow. Get to know us and see what you can do online at socialsecurity.gov.
And we're back for the second half of tonight's boys soccer match between the Jefferson Jaguars and the St. Louis Park Orioles. 0-0 the score at the half. And this half, the line of sight for the goalkeeper at the Jefferson end is going to be looking directly into the sunlight, as did the Orioles in the first half. But this one's going to be a little less angle, so it's going to be even tougher. The Orioles and the Jaguars played a pretty even match, as you can tell by the score. Again, as mentioned before the half, I thought Jefferson had the tougher shots for the Park goalkeeper to make the saves on, but we'll see what happens here in this half.
Definitely, and now with the Jefferson goalie, as you mentioned, looking into the sun, if Park can just kind of draw their shots away from the goalie, going to make it even better scoring opportunities.
Yep. Throwing coming up for the Orioles. They tried to pick up a few yards on the throw, but referee pushed them back. Muhammad won the ball. He's on it again. He's getting pushed from behind, but there is no foul there. And two Park players fighting for it. Now back in is Muhammad trying to win it. The Oriole defense plays it back. Salamzadeh gets it upfield a ways, and then the Orioles get another touch and play it upfield towards the midfield area. Halfway line, I should say, but it's out of touch. And another throw-in for Jefferson Jaguars. The referee's talking to one of the Park players. I think he was arguing whether it was in play or not, and he's pointing towards the linesman, so, or the assistant referee, I should say. And he's the one who called it out of touch.
Ball cleared away by Orioles defender. And Muhammad there playing it forward. Good touch by the Orioles attacker, moving it quickly up the field as it moves to the corner.
And out. Deflected by Jefferson, so St. Louis Park throw.
St. Louis Park with possession at the top of Jefferson's box. Shot blocked by a Jaguar defender, played out wide to another Orioles attacker, playing it across. And the Jaguar goalkeeper comes up with the save.
Right at the near post. And that's where the goalkeeper was waiting. Yep, blocked again by Jaguars. And a foul called against the Orioles.
Good position here for the Jaguars to send a ball into the box. Hopefully get a runner at the end of it. He's able to redirect the ball towards the goal.
Yep, clock's being stopped by the referee. Going over to the bench area, but not sure what he's coming over for. Looks like he's heading over to the St. Louis Park bench.
No, and it looks like when you look at the St. Louis Park goalie that the uniform color is just a little too close to the Jefferson white jerseys. And
oh, sure.
pennies being run out to the Orioles goalkeeper to put on to help the officials distinguish.
So that means the Orioles switched goalkeepers because that's no longer Finley. So that's got to be the 9th grader, Luis Benitez Matias.
Goal for the Orioles, Luis Benitez Matias.
And ball's played in. Ball bouncing in the box, cleared out by the Orioles defender. Orioles pushing up.
Loose ball. Jaguars in possession.
Orioles regain possession of the ball. Ball played up by Orioles defender. Jaguars intercept the pass, playing it out for an Orioles throw-in.
Need one of those delicious passes from the Orioles to set up a goal here soon. Out wide on the left side. Cuts towards the middle. And is played back out to the left. Salamzadeh out to the right defender. Back in the middle.
Orioles doing a good job of just keeping this ball moving, but pass is just misplayed, and Jefferson win the ball back. Good step by Salamzadeh clearing the ball up the field.
And it's going to go out of touch, I believe. Yeah, going to be close.
Still battling for it. Orioles with the ball deep in Jaguars' defensive half. Ball played just over the top of the goal and a little bit wide. And it is a Jaguars goal kick.
Time for the Orioles to buckle down here and get some good, tough shots on goal. Oh, there's a trip.
Oof.
Mohammed goes down. He's laying there for a bit, but looks like he may get himself up on his own. And he does. Should just start calling him Momo. I knew a Mohammed when I worked at Hopkins High School, and that's what we call him, Momo. Don't mean that disrespect, but as a
Ball's played in. And Hines comes up with the save again. So Orioles are not able to get on the end of it.
Talk to each other. Yeah.
Orioles with possession of the ball. Touched out by Jefferson for an Orioles throw-in. Ball cleared up the field by Orioles defender, recovered by Jefferson Jaguars. Good passing by the Jaguars.
good backup and support by the goalie, or by the defense rather, to help out the goalie. Dennison won that ball and caught it out of touch.
Jefferson is the header. Looking for a goal scoring opportunity by the Jaguars, but goes wide for an Orioles throw-in.
That was a nice hard shot.
Just able to try and get a volley on frame, but it just goes wide. The ball's played in by the Orioles.
Romo plays it out to the left side. Orioles carry it up. Cut it back, but maintains control.
Sending it across, cleared away by the Jaguars defender.
Salam today. And the foul called against the Jaguars. I don't think he really tripped him up, but he pushed him down after he was on his way down, so.
Yeah, just a little too much there by the Jaguars defender. Having the referee make the call.
Well, this is a perfect spot for the Orioles to score on a high kick.
Definitely serve it into the box and or even put it on frame at this distance and hope for it to go in or be there crashing the box for a rebound.
Oh,
And he was looking to play it at the goal and just hits the frame and bounces out for a Jaguars goal kick.
I couldn't tell from my angle, did it hit the football crossbar or the soccer crossbar?
It looks like it hit the soccer crossbar and bounced out.
So
Right idea, just
yeah,
a couple
just
inches lower.
Yep. Nice possession for the Orioles. A little give and go. Man open on the right side. Jefferson defense gets there. Oh, and that one I think just went right off the outside of the goalpost.
Yep. And it's going to be a Jaguars goal kick. Good work and good patience by the Oriole attacker. Finding that gap between the defenders, but just goes just a tad wide and out for a goal kick.
Orioles regain possession once again off the goal kick. Well, misplayed by the Orioles. Easy pass there, but took his eye off the ball. Nicer plays it up the line, but it goes out. I didn't see what it was there.
Jaguars on the ball for the free kick. Looking to serve it in and create an opportunity. Ball's played in. Going wide. Bounce just over the Orioles defender. Bouncing in the box.
There's a shot and a score.
Jefferson able to put the ball in the back of the net as it bounces in the box.
52nd
Orioles
minute.
just unable to clear the ball here, and just a great volley strike puts it right into the corner, skirting by the Orioles goalie. So Jefferson up 1-0 in the second half.
Jack Simonette is the one who scored on that one.
And now let's see how the Orioles respond to this. Are they going to pick up the pace, pick up the intensity, try and get more goal-scoring opportunities? Let's see how they respond.
Well, they've had better chances this half as far as hitting the goals and so on, or the goal. So we'll see what
Ball
they can
served
do.
in by the Jaguars.
Almost had another man open for a shot.
Jaguars maintain possession, cutting it across to the top of the 18, deflected
Oof.
off an Orioles defender, and Benitez comes up with the save.
It was heading right into the far post again. Another stoppage of play. Linesman has something to say to the center referee. Maybe he's going to disallow the goal.
Interested to see in what exactly they're discussing.
Maybe they're discussing what they're going to have for dinner after the game.
Looks like Salamzadeh was talking to the Orioles keeper back there.
And something, they gave a drop ball and give the ball back to the Orioles, so. Momo with the ball. Back to Momo.
Plays it out wide. Orioles dribbling towards Jaguars 18, playing it around the top. Missed touch, Jaguars able to clear the ball out.
Dennison gets bowled over.
Jaguars moving the ball up the field. Maintain possession, good recovery run by the Orioles. Midfielder to drop back and give that defense support and break up that attacking play. Orioles moving up the field.
Lost the ball at the top of the box. Jefferson seems to be playing with a lot more confidence after that goal.
Definitely gave them that little spark that they needed. Good touch by the Orioles attacker. Ball served in to an open player. Volleyed in. Keeper comes up for the save.
The Park continues to fight. No quit in this dog. Or should I say in this bird.
Nope, and they have about 25 minutes left in this second half to get a goal and even up the score.
Geyser plays it back. Here's a whistle I thought I heard. Nope, must have been somebody else has one around. Nope, almost taken away.
Orioles moving up the field, taking space, looking to play it through, but broken up by Jaguars defender, but Orioles regain possession.
Geyser.
Good movement on the ball. Ball sent to the top of the 18. Looks to get a shot off. Broken up by the Jaguars defenders. Good touch, looking to go end line. Service. Good footwork, served in.
Oh, just a little
over
bit
the
over.
top. Oh my goodness.
So close.
Good ball sent in there. And just a little too high, but great idea by the Orioles.
If they're putting some good stuff together, they just got to get the finish. Another nice dispossession. There's a shot. That one's high and wide.
Have some substitutions coming into the match for the Orioles.
Back into St. Louis Park.
And ball is back in play. Orioles winning the 50-50 challenge. Ball played wide. Orioles moving the ball up the field. Looking to make something happen here, but touched away by Jaguars defender for an Orioles throw-in. And it'll be a Jaguar goal kick.
Substitution coming in for Jefferson. Tough to read their numbers from a distance. It's a light blue on a white, so it's very difficult unless they're up close. Momo heads it forward. Led away by Jefferson.
Orioles in possession of the ball. Looking to play it through, intercepted by the Jaguars.
Two
Orioles
Orioles
regain
collide.
possession.
Two Orioles collide right there on the 20-yard line. Thankfully, they both were able to get up.
Ball played forward, poked away by the Jaguars for an Orioles throw-in.
Momo takes the throw to Kniser.
Good ball through. Oh, and he turns in the box.
Oh, deflected by the defense for a corner kick.
I love that attacking mindset there. He receives the ball in a great position, just takes one touch around the defender, and a shot on frame blocked by the Jaguars defender for a corner kick opportunity. Ball is sent in by the Orioles.
Again, just over their
Out of
head.
the box. And ball is played far up the field by the Jaguars. They push everyone up.
Matias plays it up. Stepping in front of the Jaguar was Momo and played it back. Now the Orioles change field to the other side. And Jefferson will clear it out to the side, and it stays in. Collision.
Jaguars taking possession of the ball. Good recovery run. It looks like Dennison for the Orioles playing it up the field.
Too much though, and we're gonna have a goal kick. Be a trip against the Orioles.
Ball sent in by the Jaguars. And cleared away by the Orioles. Touched around the Jaguars defender, played forward. It's going to be a 50-50.
Saved by the keeper, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Orioles. Too bad, just a little bit less. He may have been able to control it around the keeper and get the shot on goal.
Yeah, good read here by the keeper, though, to just come out and cut off that angle, breaking up any attacking play that could happen.
Yep. Yeah, he had a very good read because that was bang, bang.
Orioles throw in.
Substitutions coming in for both teams. One player each team.
Ball played across the field. Orioles maintaining possession, looking for an opportunity to break through. Good composure on the ball. Crossed the ball is played across, and it appeared to have been an own goal almost.
I couldn't tell. I saw it going across, and I didn't.
Yeah, great cross in, and I mean that's why you send those driven balls go across the ground. As the defense is recovering back towards goal, just taps it in. Equalizing the score here to 1-1.
So 11 minutes after the Jefferson goal, the Orioles score on an own goal.
22 Drew returns to the game for the Jaguars. 16 Kalani returns to the game.
We've got a foul called against the Orioles. Jefferson now in a good scoring opportunity. Ball served in to oncoming runners. And the ball's played out for a Jefferson corner kick.
And looks like that own goal is going to be credited to Maeli, Randy Maeli, as I say. He's an idiot.
16:48. Thank you.
The Jefferson own goal was credited to the Orioles' number 9, Randy Maeli.
Ball served in by Jefferson. Short clearance by the Orioles. Ball's still in the box, and now we've got a bigger clearance, moving the ball up the field.
Goal was credited to 9, Randy Maeli. Time of the goal, 62-13.
And then we have substitutions coming into the game for Jefferson.
Number 21, Chase Peterson, enters the game for the Jaguars.
And throw-in coming up for St. Louis Park. They got the equalizer, and now they have about 15 minutes left to try and take the lead. Both teams have that opportunity, obviously.
Yeah, and on a hot night like this, trying to prevent it from going into overtime.
Definitely don't want to do that. Earl sent it upfield, bounces over one defender, but then the support was there to get it back into the middle of the field. Now the ball's played out on the right side to Momo. And I call him that affectionately, not disrespectfully. Momo with a nice turn, gets the ball upfield, but it's broken up by the Jaguars. Oh. Cleared out for another Oriole throw-in.
Ball wide with the Orioles attacker. Dribbling end line, crosses it.
There was a man there to deflect it again.
Just
Couldn't
played
get a
to the
piece
top
of
of
it.
the box. Blocked by a Jaguars defender.
Good job there by Dennison. Plays it in the middle. Salamzadeh. And they play it back to Dennison. And he kicks it out of touch for a throw-in for the Jaguars and a substitution coming up for the Jaguars.
And ball is played out for another Jefferson throw-in.
Number 17, Wilson, is back in for Bloomington, Jefferson.
Orioles moving the ball up the field, looking to play it through. We've got a foot chase. And it's cleared out by the Jefferson defender.
Good run on the left side, causing them to kick it out of touch. And the referee blows the whistle. He wasn't ready. Turn, takes the shot, man out front. Hell, the header hits the football crossbar.
Right idea by the Orioles offense here. Just get over the top of the ball a little bit more and drive it on frame.
That was Maeli, or Maeli, however wish to pronounce it.
Ball sent in.
No, loose ball picked up by Jefferson. Nope.
A good combination play by the Jaguars,
Nice slide tackle.
but great defensive awareness by the Orioles to break up that attacking play and now move it forward onto the field.
Miele breaking on the left side, keeps possession of the ball, drops it back. Keeps the ball on the left side. Guts around one person. Plays it rink wide, I was going to say. Across the field. Momo has it taken away. But the Orioles will repossess. Played in top of the box. And the referee calls offsides. Referee called offsides on that.
Ball played in. Orioles come up with the 50-50 win, but the Jaguars get a touch, sending it out for an Orioles throw-in. Good touch. Oh, and just a little too heavy on that first touch. Jaguars pick up the ball, sending it forward to the corner, and it just rolls out for an Orioles throw-in. 11 minutes left in this second half.
Played up in the middle. Out to Momo. Miele out on the right wing. Controls. Back to Momo. Kaiser. Across the field. Plays it back inside. Shot blocked nicely by the Jaguars. The Orioles still have the ball. Momo cuts it right down towards the middle. Lays it off, man open. But the shot right at the goalkeeper once again.
Great play here by the Orioles. Just, again, playing it right into that Jaguars goalie.
And Momo's in possession again. Turns. Looks for support. Kaiser gives it back to the fullback. Into slums today. Over to Dennison. Out on the left wing, and it's touched inside for the midfielder. Man breaking on the left outside. Tries to win the ball, and it's going to be a goal kick. Substitution coming in for Jefferson.
Ball played in by the Jaguars. Jaguars able to get the first touch, flick it over a Orioles defender, who's able to recover and play it up to a teammate.
Nice cut back by Momo. And men on both sides and down the middle. He cuts it down the middle himself. Shot. Oh, just wide.
Good run by the Orioles there.
He read the defense well, saw the opening, broke on goal, but shot was off target. Probably about a foot or two in front.
Again, Orioles doing a nice job of keeping up the pressure as time continues to wind down in this second half.
Well, Orioles coughed it up twice now here, but finally we'll get the ball and send it downfield. And it's going to be throw in for Jaguars.
Good touch by the Orioles at the top of the box.
Cuts it back.
But no teammate running on to receive that cross.
Oh, foul called here against Momo.
Jaguars putting the ball back into play.
High kick. Or an indirect free kick for the Orioles.
Played in quick. One touch to beat one defender. Dribbling to take space. Turn playing it wide.
Oh, tried to make a nice move around him, but got too much with the outside of the foot. Knocked it out of touch.
Big win by the Orioles defender there.
That was Nick Kent who got to it. Now here comes the ball in the box in front, and the keeper comes out, makes a nice save before the Orioles could reach it.
Jefferson on the ball, playing it through.
Oh, good save there by the Oriole goalkeeper.
Good first touch by the Orioles. Swinging it across the field. Dribbling to take space.
Another nice cutback. Carries up the middle. Delivers it to Mayeli. Over to Momo. Down deeper. Mo try to get a return pass to Momo. Still fighting for the ball.
Trying to draw the foul, but the referee's not going to call it. Orioles still in possession of the ball. Jefferson defender recovering to gain possession.
There could have been a foul called right there because Mayeli got elbowed right in the gut just a few seconds ago. But
good through ball played by the Orioles. Taking space, played wide. Cutting it back to the top of the box.
and an easy save for the goalkeeper.
Just under 5 minutes remaining in the second half.
Nice break up there by the defense. Throw-in coming up for St. Louis Park, and substitutions for both teams.
Orioles on the ball at the top of the box. Good patience.
Number 10, Simonet returns to the game for Jefferson.
Orioles still on the ball, played out wide.
Shimada and 14, Lanesbury return to the game for St. Louis Park.
Blocked there by the Orioles as they tried to clear a shot right at the keeper, and nice diving save.
Orioles turn, looking to take space, cut past one defender, playing it to the top of the box to a teammate, looking to take a shot, and right to the goalie, who takes a little bit of a fumble there, but ultimately there were no Orioles attackers running in for that rebound. Good defensive work by the Orioles. Coming back to receive the ball, playing it up the field. Turning and taking space. Cutting it back to the top of the box. Orioles still on the ball, playing it back to the top.
Oh, had a man right there, could have possibly deflected it towards the goal, but got by him. 2.5 minutes remaining here in regulation. We are in a 1-1 tie.
Good battle for the 50-50. Referee not going to call it. Orioles still in possession of the ball.
There's a long shot. Gives up the rebound again, but no one error. The second time in a row now.
Good defensive recovery. Playing the ball forward. Orioles looking to make something happen in the end of this second half. Dribbling at the top of the box. Played wide for a Jaguars goal kick.
Minute 5 seconds remaining in regulation.
Lane Kaiser is back in for the Jaguars. There is 1 minute remaining in the second half. 1 minute.
Orioles win the 50-50 off the goal kick. Laying it off out wide.
Back into the middle, Nizer.
Orioles trying to get one more shot on goal to end this match.
There it is, bounces, but it's wide.
Just wide. Good idea keeping it low, but just foot wide of that post.
Another look at it coming up here. No, that's the goal kick being taken.
The goal kick is played out of bounds for an Orioles throw in with 8 seconds remaining on the clock.
Well, it looks like we'll be going to OT.
As this ball runs out of bounds. And the whistle is blown.
Well, a little more action here in the second half. A lot more exciting than the first half.
Definitely.
The recap of the second half here. The 52nd minute mark. Number 10, Simonet, making the score 1-0 Jefferson Jaguars. And then St. Louis Park in the 63rd minute, Mayerly takes a shot, was deflected off of a Jaguar player, but we're going to give Mayerly the credit for the goal, and it's 1-1. So that's where we are with a short break here. We will be having the overtime. It'll be 2 non-sudden death overtime. So we'll go 5 minutes and then switch ends and go for the second 5. So, anyway, I think we have a short break here before we resume play in the overtime. So let's take a quick break, and we'll be back with the overtime here on Park TV 16.
Sometimes there's no do-over. Some things you can't rewind. That's when an extra safety step could mean the difference between a close call and a call to 911. Simple steps save lives. Learn more at poolsafely.gov.
And welcome back to the soccer match tonight here with the underdog Jefferson Jaguars against the St. Louis Park Orioles. Orioles coming into this match with a 9-0 record. The Jaguars 3-7. And we're into overtime. And 5 minutes, as I mentioned before the break. And it's non-sudden death, so we play the full 10. And the Orioles will be looking into the sun, although it's not as bad, I don't think, as it was earlier in the match because the goal area is shaded. Kaiser lays it off to the right side on defense.
Ball played forward by the Orioles.
And it's going to be a throw-in for the Jaguars.
Jaguars playing the ball forward, headed away by an Orioles defender. Laid back to maintain possession. Jaguars stepping in front of the pass. Orioles able to recover the ball.
Henderson with the ball. Played it across to the right side. And over near the touchline, cutting back into the middle. Up to the forward.
Orioles crossing it across. Oh, and just played out by the Jaguars. Orioles sending the ball back in, just over the top. Jaguars looking to clear the ball.
And the ball's headed back to, oh, the Orioles changed keepers again. They went back to Matias. I'm sorry, not Matias, Finlay.
Bo Finlay is back in goal for the Jaguar, for the Orioles. Bo Finlay back in goal for the Orioles.
Well, there's an undercut, but the referee playing an advantage there as the Jaguars got the ball.
Orioles playing the ball forward to an oncoming runner. Playing it back to maintain possession. Ball looking to be served in. Touched away by the Jaguars to an Oriole midfielder.
Clock stop. We're going to have a card here. Coming up in the 83rd minute. I couldn't tell who the player was. Maybe
Looked like number 6 is walking off the field for the Orioles.
Thomas Knizer.
Just drawing that foul with just a little too aggressive with the Jefferson player, grabbing him from behind, not playing the ball, tugging the jersey. Referee waiting a bit to blow the whistle to see if advantage was to be played, ultimately stopping play. And the ball is played back in by the Jaguars into the box. Headed in for a Jaguars goal.
Yeah, own goal. That came off, I believe, an Oriole head.
Lifting the score for Jefferson 2-1. They just touched off the head, it looks like, by an Orioles defender, just right off his head into the goal.
Yep. It's own goal by the Orioles.
An own goal from St. Louis Park. The finance will get credited for Jefferson in just a moment.
Well, the Orioles with 7 minutes left to tie it up once again.
Orioles with possession of the ball. And drawing the foul for the Orioles as they push up the field, looking to make something happen with these under 7 minutes remaining in the game. Ball played in quick. Orioles serving the ball into the box, cleared away by a Jaguar. Long ball played to the corner, just a little too far for the Oriole attacker. Orioles throwing.
Less than 1 minute remaining of the first overtime. Less than 1 minute. Getting credit for the own goal is Jefferson, number 15.
Jefferson able to stop the cross and play it out for an Orioles throw-in. As we have just over 30 seconds remaining in this first period of overtime. Orioles on the ball. Touch pass one defender, looking to take a shot. And it goes in at the deflection off a Jaguars defender. Salamzadeh coming up with the goal to equalize the score to 2-2 in this first overtime period.
So in the 85th minute.
Great touch pass one defender, and just his shot deflected off that Jaguars defender over the keeper and into the back of the net.
So we have our third own goal of this match. Salamzadeh gets credit for that goal. And on the earlier goal by Jaguars, just a couple moments or a minute or so before that, own goal of the Orioles, it was Curvehorst who got credit for the own goal by the Orioles. So we're all tied up at 2-2. We wait the whole game for 1-1, and then within less than 2 minutes, it's 2-2.
Orioles on the ball, sending it into the box. Jefferson touching it, clearing it away. Orioles on the ball with 3 seconds remaining.
Long shot goes wide, and that ends the first overtime with the score once again tied, as mentioned, 2-2. They will switch ends. There's no break in between the two overtimes. They just switch ends and get ready to begin again. So again, in the 83rd minute of this first overtime, Knizer was yellow carded. And then Jefferson also in the 83rd minute scored an own goal off of the Orioles. Number 15, Corvars, was credited with that goal. And then they returned the favor to the Orioles in the 85th minute. And Salamzadeh is credited with the Jefferson own goal. And again, we're tied at 2-2, 5 minutes left to see if someone's going to walk away with a victory here.
And you can see in this first overtime section just a lot more urgency from both teams, more than we've seen throughout the regulation 80, as they're picking up the pace, trying to get a win and not end in a tie here.
That's for sure. Jefferson, I'm sure, feels like with coming in with the record that they have, that it was they're almost given a gift right now, and the Orioles are the one thinking we got to win this one and stay undefeated. So, although a tie would leave them undefeated, but they want to be untied and undefeated.
Definitely in a conference match.
Momo again plays it across to the outside left.
Unit wide touchback, cleared away by the Jaguars.
Wonder if we could set a record here tonight for the most own goals in a game.
Ball sent long. Jefferson gets ahead on it. Orioles recover the ball near the top of the box. Playing it forward.
Maley, and he has it knocked away. The Orioles pick it up on the rebound and right at the keeper.
Solid strike in, forcing him to come up with the save.
Orioles send it in deep again.
And easily collected by the Jefferson keeper.
Man, or Momo.
Touched wide. Cuts it across. Top of the box.
Weak pass intercepted by Jefferson. Goes around that defender. But Jefferson knocks it away. Here they come on the counter.
Good turn by the Orioles. Jefferson touching it out of play. Orioles on the ball. Playing it back to the center. Looking for
Hard
a shot.
Oh.
And we're there for the rebound. Into the goal.
Oh my God.
And Orioles there for the rebound when it counts to send this game 3 for the Orioles, 2 for Jefferson, taking the lead with 2 minutes remaining in the second overtime period.
I didn't see who that was.
Number 21, Cloudy Zua, there for the rebound.
Zua for the goal. The assist went to,
I believe number 26, Salamzadeh, for the assist.
Salamzadeh with the assist. Very good. Thank you. So now the Orioles have to hang on for about 2 minutes here, and they walk out with a little bit of a scare, but they could walk away with that, with a victory.
Still 2 minutes remaining in this second period of overtime, though. Got to stay focused, keep defensive shape. High pressure on the ball as Jefferson sends it long. And cleared back up the field by Kent.
That ball came back and hit the Orioles. He tried to clear it. And again, Jefferson in possession. They take shot, long shot, high and wide. I thought he would try for that three-point shot that he had earlier this evening. Minute and a half remaining.
Orioles playing the goal kick short out wide to Kent.
Use as much clock as they can and then send it deep.
Jefferson on the ball. Playing it forward, touching past one Oriole defender.
Salamzadeh clears it back out to midfield area.
With 1 minute remaining in this final minute of the game. Orioles just looking to hang in there and keep the lead.
Was the Lions person where the AR was signaling offside. She was waved down by the center referee as play has continued, and Jefferson has possession. And a great save there, diving save by Finley, as that looked like it was headed to the far post. Referee stopped the clock for an injury, and it's a Jefferson injury. Hate to see anybody get seriously injured here in the last seconds of this overtime.
Here we see this play again by Jefferson as there's cuts it past one Orioles defender, plays it to the center of the top of the box, able to cut it back. Shot on goal and great save, and it looks like in goal we have number 0, Benitez.
No, I think Benitez had a darker jersey.
I think he switched.
Oh, okay. I'll trust you. You're right, he does look a little shorter. Finley's much taller. Has he been in there that entire overtime or just the second overtime?
Not sure.
They were switching back and forth there for a while, I thought. I know talking after the game the other night, I know Mr. Finley was saying that the coaches were like switching between the two so they could develop a younger keeper.
Yeah, both keepers for the Orioles, young. One a 9th grader, one a 10th grader.
Yep. Oh,
Kent able to clear the ball up the field.
20 seconds and clock is running in this second overtime. Jefferson's got to send it deep as soon as they can. They partially mishit it. The Orioles got a piece of it, and they get it again. They'll should try to send it down the field, but
Just trying to keep the ball away from Jefferson at this point.
yep. And there's the final horn. I think we are pretty much amazed for this finish after the regulation. Again, I can quickly give you the scoring summary here in the double overtime. At the 83rd minute mark, Kniser with a yellow card. 83rd minute again, number 15, Curvor scored on an own goal by St. Louis Park to make it 2-1 in favor of Jefferson. 85th minute, Salamzadeh scores on an own goal from Jefferson to make it 2-2. And then 3 minutes later, St. Louis Park Zua scores with the assist going to Salamzadeh to make it 3-2. Just incredible. The Orioles remain undefeated with a record of 10-0, and Jefferson will drop to 3-8. But I have to give Jefferson a lot of credit. They fought every moment of the match.
Excellent fight, and definitely put St. Louis Park on their heels, getting that first goal, forcing them to really step up in their intensity and really fight for that win.
Yep, it was a great finish there. Anyway, we're getting ready to put a second match on the field here with the girls' game coming up. And if you can see the Park players coming across the field right now, saluting their fans for the support. And so I think we're going to break right now. This is Ira Gerwitz along with Kelsey Tatarek. The final score once again in double overtime, the St. Louis Park Orioles 3, the Jefferson Jaguars 2. And stay tuned for the girls match.